So, did y'all hear about that crazy ass story that's been going around TikTok? So, apparently, this young lady from New York City met this guy on a dating app, ended up agreeing to meet with him at a restaurant, and the date went really well. They ended up going their separate ways. Apparently, he ended up texting her or maybe calling her about how his roommate was not home and that he didn't have the keys to the apartment. So she ended up inviting him over to her apartment. Mind you, she doesn't know this man from a can of paint. And inviting him over. Anyways, we listen, we don't judge, right? So she ends up inviting him over to her apartment. He comes over. They vibing, they chilling. Everything is going well again. And she ends up getting tired. She realized that it's getting late, so she tells him, hey, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go to my room. You can stay here up onto you got a hold of your roommate, and so forth. She goes into her room. She locks her door. Okay. About a few hours later, after she was already sleeping, she hears a knock at the door. She then shouts out like, oh, hey, what's up? He's like, hey, do you have a phone charger? Because apparently my phone is dying or is already dead. She shouts out and says, there's a charger out in the kitchen. A few minutes later, she receives another knock at her room door. The charger is not working, is what he says. It's not charging his phone. So he asks her, listen. He asks her then, do you happen to have a phone charger in your room? Okay. She then, us women, intuition. Her instincts kick in. She dials 911. The cops come over. Long story short, they end up, I guess, arresting him because she didn't get out of her room at all, even when the cops got there. So apparently he's the one that opened up the door for them. He gets arrested. And check this out. The officer is telling her, hey, my name is Officer So-and-so. I need you. We have the gentleman in custody. We need you to come out to your living room because we want you to check out what's going on out here. What? She walks out to the living room only to see that her living room was covered in plastic. Plastic. What? And a toolbox. Medical toolbox. Like he was about to go do some Jeffrey Dahmer, some fucking Dexter shit, some movie type shit that you only see in the movies, that you only hear about it maybe on the news. Because you got these motherfuckers out here that is fucking cuckoo, 730 crazy. Well, bless her heart, she's safe. Nothing happened to her, obviously. But, ladies, I need you to be more careful. If you are a single woman and you are between the ages of, it could happen to anybody. So let me not even say it could happen to between the ages of whatever. It could happen to anybody. Literally anybody. Y'all need to be careful because it's 2024. These guys are so fucking desperate. They would just do, and people are sick. Let me not even say guys because it goes both ways because you got these sick ass motherfucking bitches that be ready to kill a guy too. So I need y'all to stay safe. Because this here was just one hell of a freaking story. I do not want to hear about the next female disappearing, getting kidnapped. I mean, we're going to hear it regardless. But I just hope that y'all be careful. Be very careful. Because it is fucking crazy out here. these men, these women, you got really people out here really sick in the head. Like, they really got some loose freaking screws up here. Like, a lot of people don't be caring. Y'all need to be careful. Take this and run with it. I hope everyone had a good holiday, because it is a day or 2 days after Thanksgiving. And throw out the motherfucking leftovers, because we ain't eating them leftovers 3 or 4 days later.